Are you ready, Beej?
I am ready.
All right, step 50 the third. We're gonna need some weird extreme beige ramps here. They have a singular pip on top. Oh, wait, no. Bring it back.
Okay,
And they're
so
long.
they're like a brick. Wait. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, they're ramps. They're curved.
They're curved, rampy things.
Two types of curve on these things.
There's two type of curve on these things.
Okay.
One extreme curve. They're just not as wide as they are long.
Oh, okay, okay. They're scaling triangles.
Yeah.
Okay. And
They're
quite
nasty.
And they're quite long. Okay, because I have shorter ones and I have longer ones. So okay.
Yeah, I think they're on the bottom a 2x3, and on top
Yes.
they have one pip on one side.
Actually, more like a. Oh, I have some that are 2x4s on the bottom, and I have some that are 2x3s on the bottom.
I only see them interacting with 3 pips on the bottom when you attach them.
Interesting.
So maybe they're 4 long.
Okay.
Maybe there's overhang.
Could be.
I can't see that.
All right.
But they have one pip on top,
They do.
and they're funky and long.
Yep.
Perfect. Match the 2 pips, make those faces together.
Okay, so I have mirrored versions. Yep.
Yeah.
I've done this.
The curve, the gradual curve slopes down to the left.
I had a feeling. Yep.
Yeah, and that nests in between the 2 little corner curves that you just put on. So across the beige 2x4 flat piece, they go left.
They only interact with 3 pips, and they might have some overhang onto the brown curve. That's,
Yeah.
Okay. If
They
they
might
look like
overhang that way.
if they look like they overhang onto the brown curve that's below it, then I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. I have done this.
Okay. Moving on to make another little subassembly.
All right.
So, 2 beige flat 1x2s.
The last 2 I have.
Okay. We need 2 of the quarter circles that are brown. They're the chocolate.
Yep.
I need
How many pips are they
the
on the bottom?
on the bottom.
Got 2 different sizes.
The small.
Oh, so it's only 3 pips?
Yeah,
They're
actually,
2
we
by
need the large 2 as well.
Oh, okay. I've got those as well.
Okay. And we need a flat beige 2x4.
I have it. The last one.
Yeah, and we need a brown. It's sloped. It's got a little step underneath.
It's 2x3.
It's 2x3. There's a 2x2 flat area, and then there's a step down to 1x2.
That is my last one. I have it.
Okay. So, place the 2x4, the flat one, horizontally in front of you.
Yep.
You need the. Let's start on the right-hand side.
Okay.
One of the 1x2s, vertical. And
Okay.
you want the top pip only to slide up next to the bottom right pip of the 1x2.
I
Or
understand.
sorry, 2x4.
But I understand. You want the top pip of the 1x2 arranged
Yeah.
vertically to slide up right next to, on the right, the bottom right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's to the right of it. It's not underneath it. It's not to the bottom of it.
No.
Okay. I've done this.
Yeah, and one of the large brown quarters
Mm-hmm.
snaps on top of that, so that the top pip of the 1x2 and the 2 pips of the 2x4 on the right-hand side are covered, and the slope goes off to the northeast, like
Oh.
top right.
Yes, I believe I see what you're saying here. Because I have created kind of an... Yeah, I see what you're saying here. So I'm covering 3 white pips, though.
Yeah,
Okay. There's only one way that can go, so it goes like that. I've got it.
yeah, and the same on the left-hand side. So you're staggering the 1x2, and then you're popping the big curve.
I've got that. So I should now have a one white pip on the left-hand side hanging out coming off the bottom of that brown piece.
Yep.
And same on the right-hand side. In the middle, there's a 2x2 that's just open.
Yeah. On the hanging 1 pip,
Yep.
that's the center spot on the small curve. So you put the flat edge of that curve up against the flat edge, and Yeah.
It's like I'm making a curve with the other curve, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a second to just. Neato, I believe I have done this.
Yeah. Same on the other side.
Yes.
And then the 2x4 flat area in the middle is covered by the longer ramp thing.
Which way does it ramp?
It follows the curve. It matches.
Okay. So it ramps off to the north.
Yeah.
Okay. I have done this.
Okay. I am trying to figure out how this goes. Okay. So this goes on the left face of your whole assembly.
On
So
those,
that
yeah.
it's the 2 points of the shape of the C shape
Mm-hmm.
are vertical. And it goes under the pivot joint on that face.
Okay. So this has to interact with a bunch of those pips that are on the left face.
Yeah, I think it covers what they blue.
Only the blue ones?
It's not very specific. It like
Yeah.
because there's some flat 1x2s with no pips. Those should be inside the curve made by the smaller quarters.
I'm trying to, because there's a bunch of, so it's, let me ask again. So we have the largest, our large assembly, our really big one.
Yeah.
And on the end, and then for me right now, it's on the right-hand side. The end has a bunch of pips exposed, facing off to the right.
So the blue sockets are towards you?
No, but I'll do that now. Okay, I've done that.
No. I want the red ones towards you.
The red ones are towards me, yes. I've done
Yes.
that. Okay.
So on the left-hand side, there's a brown chocolate joint, right?
There is.
That sits in the gap of the curve that you just made.
Oh.
The curve makes like a face underneath that.
Oh, because there are, oh. But it snugs in so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It snugs in there.
Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can see that at home. That's going to snug in real nice once I move those little buggers a bit. It's going to go in like that and like that. And oh, it's so satisfying. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have done the thing, Cori.
Okay. We're about to do something nasty here. This is very confusing.
Curses.
Okay, these are all pale pieces.
Okay.
There's a 1x2 ramp that has 1 pip on top.
Got
It's
them both.
brick height.
Yeah.
Then there's like a 1x, it's either 2 or 3 with a curve. It's one of those weird curves. It's got like 2 angles.
Yes.
And it's got a single pip on top.
Yeah.
Then another one of the same thing but longer.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think the mirror of that. I don't know why they're listed separately.
Okay.
And then there's a pale piece that's it's a ramp that's got hollow pips all up the face, and I think it's a 2x4.
Yes, I have that.
Okay. So
let me run through it again. You want me to have one of these 1x2 bricks that is a steep ramp with a wedge that has a single pip on top.
Yep.
You want me to have one of these 2x4 hollow pip staircase sections.
Yep.
And you want me to have, this is 4 pieces. It's 2 of the 2x3 double slope with a pip on top, mirrored of each other.
Yeah.
And then 2 of the 2x4, the longer ones, with a pip on top.
Sorry, no. There's one of the. Is it a 1x2 or a 2x2? Curved.
Okay, so I have the wedge. We know we have that. I know I have the staircase piece.
Yeah.
Describe to me again what pieces I need.
Okay, you need a 1x2 ramp. It's
Yep.
a little wedge.
Mm-hmm.
You need a. It looks like a 1x3 that's curved.
I believe I have that. Yeah.
And then I guess they're 2x4s that are curved, or are they 1x4s? They're probably 2x4s.
Okay, and with the same curve?
Yeah.
This will be your last step, by the way.
Okay. Okay, so I have the wedge. I have the staircase with the 2x4 staircase with the hollow pips on top. I have it's a 2x3 is the space that it covers.
Okay.
With the single pip on top. That's a double ramp.
Yeah.
And I have a 2x4 with a single pip on top. It's a double ramp. And they both slope to my right, and they also slope towards me. Basically, if I was to think of them as having hands, the flat sides of them are facing to 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
Three o'clock, 6 o'clock. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And on the shorter one, the flat side is 3 o'clock.
Shorter one, the flat side is 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think I have what I need here. Yes.
So there's 4 ramps, or there's there's 3 curves, a little stubby ramp, and then the hollow pip ramp.
I need 3 of these curved ones.
Yes.
Okay. So what do I? So I need 2 of them somehow then.
Which 2?
Well, you said I only need 1 of the wedges.
Yep.
Okay. So I have 1 of the wedges.
Yep.
And then I need the 2x4 staircase.
That's last on my list.
Yeah,
the
that's
one with
last
the
on
hollow
your-
pips on the thing. We
Right.
know you have that.
We know I have both of those pieces.
Yeah, those
So I
aren't
should-
confusing at all.
Okay, so I have those 2 pieces. How many more pieces do I need after that?
3.
3 more. Okay. And so the remaining pieces I have that are white they all have a curve on them.
Yes.
Okay. And you asked me to grab a 2x3
Yes.
and they all have curves and they all have pips on top. So just so we're clear, they're practically all identical to each other, but there's some 2x3s and some 2x4s.
Yes.
So I grabbed a 2x3 that slopes, has a flat slope that goes down to 3 o'clock, that goes down to the right, and also slopes down on an angle towards me. Slopes down, so like towards my body.
You're saying the steep face is towards you?
The much larger, steeper face, I guess, is towards me. So if you could explain to me which way they're sloping, or if you want to explain to me which way are the flat sides on them.
I'd rather explain which way the curve.
Great.
The curve goes to the I guess the right,
Okay.
and then the flat side is at
Because there's 2 flat sides.
yeah.
Yeah.
This would be in if it was a circle, this would be in the lower right.
I got you. Yeah. If I had 4 of these all arranged together like in a
Yeah.
circle, this is the lower right piece. I understand now. Okay, I have one
Okay.
of those.
So you need the lower right of the 2x4s and the lower left of the 2x4s.
Lower right of the 2x4s and lower left of the 2x4s. Or lower right of the 2x4s and lower left of the 2x4s. I have those. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And I need the lower right of the 2x3 as well.
Yes.
Okay. I have those 5 pieces now.
Sweet. Okay, so the ramp with the hollow pips is your base.
Yep.
If it's laid out horizontally,
Mm-hmm.
the
You're going to want to move your thing up higher.
I will do that. Okay. Go ahead, Cori.
the 2x4 that is the lower right of the circle
Yes.
is rotated around and occupies the top 4 pips of the ramp.
And the ramp.
So the flat side is towards the middle of the ramp, or
outside.
towards you.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the staircase, though, is it the low side is on the left and the high
Yes,
side is on
yes,
the right? Okay.
yes. Sorry.
That's okay. All right, I have put those 4 pieces on there, and I now have 4 hollow pips remaining closer to me.
Okay, so the rightmost hollow pip
Yeah.
is where your little tiny ramp goes, and the ramp faces you.
Right, hollow pip is where that tiny ramp is me. Yeah, I've done that. Okay.
Okay, and the other 2x4 fits into the remaining 3 pips with the flat sides matching the other flat side.
So it's like those 2 pieces don't quite line up to each other.
Yeah.
Ultimately. Yeah. Okay.
So there's 3 pips on top.
Okay. I've done that.
Okay, that attaches to the main assembly, facing you, like it's a claw or a spike facing you.
Yeah. Okay.
On the body, on the right-hand side, there's 4 hollow pips that are light.
Yes.
It slots onto there, the upper part of the step, the high part. Slots there so that the spike is towards you.
So I mean, there's a lot of white. So if I have the larger assembly,
Yeah.
the red socket and whatnot and ball and socket are facing me.
Yeah.
Okay. And on the lowest part of the assembly, then, like the part that's the part of the assembly that's facing me, there is a angled.
Yes.
Yeah. And you want the
And-
spike to face towards me.
Yeah.
So it's going to be kind of, when it goes on this thing, it's going to be on an angle a bit, but that's
Yep.
fine. Does it go on the 4 pips in the absolute lowest bottom right-hand corner?
Yeah. They should be uncovered and hollow.
Yeah, they are uncovered and hollow. Okay.
Yeah.
So just attach that to there. I have done that. It hangs well off the edge of this thing, but yes.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's fine.
And then you take the 2x3.
Uh-huh.
Flat side goes to the right, so it lines up with your spike.
Like it's part of the spike, yeah.
It's lined up like the spike, but
Okay.
it goes on there's that ramp, the top left 2 that are uncovered. Should be
Yep.
the only 2 you should be able to actually attach it to,
Yeah.
because the jaggy should get in there.
It's kind of
But-
like it goes beside that whole piece, but doesn't
Yeah.
interact with it at all.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that's the end of that step.
Okay.
Wow, that was an amazing
Is the
step.
is the next step literally make that
Yes.
same assembly,
Yes.
but put it on the other side?
Uh-huh.
Can I just do that?
I don't see why not.
I'm not gonna stop you,
Great.
even though I could.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah,
could.
that'll end step 57, which means the next step is opening more bags.
Oh, okay. No, that seems like a good place to finish off. And
So-
since Beej has it figured out, it should actually be relatively quick for him to.
Yeah, put those pieces on there like that. Take the correct 2x3 and put it on the top there like that. And it's
Yeah.
basically a mirror of the other one.
Yeah.
Sweet. Great.
Excellent.
What step was that?
57.
57. Thank you so much.
57. Someone note it down. You want to twirl it around on the camera a bit
I
so
would.
people can see the three-dimensional shape of.
Yeah. Try not to knock those spiky shoulders off.
Yeah, that's going to get a little more challenging as
shape.
the time
Yeah.
goes on. This piece,
Made some sort of boat.
this beautiful shield, but
Mm-hmm.
we still have all these other hollow pips on this side, which are completely.
Yeah, who knows what dock's in there?
Yeah, right.
Another boat.
Probably more spikes, I think.
You said dachshund. Anyway,
All right.
I did not.